Hi there, I'm Joseph Miller. This is the Adventure Education application of the Safe Practices test. I'm going to be teaching you guys how to, I'm going to be teaching you guys about your harness. I'm going to be showing you guys and more or less talking about how the buckle should look and how it should be fit. I'm also going to be telling you about all the other features of the safety equipment on the harness that's usually for the belayer. There will be something about buckets as well, so this also goes for the climbers. Your harness, it's especially certain that you're either wearing the headwall or the Edelweiss harnesses in class. You're going to want to make sure they're 2-finger tight, meaning you can slip 2 fingers into the in between yourself and the harness, making sure that it's tight enough so that if you do get pulled, there's not a lot of moving around with the harness. What do you want to find in the buckles? You want to make sure on the headwall harnesses, the Edelweiss, it's already double backed. That's what you want to look for. You want to make sure they're double backed. The way you do that is slip it through the buckle, and then you're going to go back over, making sure that red tape is covered. For the webbing of the harness, you want to make sure there's nothing tangled up and nothing that'll obstruct you and makes it easy for something bad to happen while you're climbing and or belaying. Carabiners should always be clipped in, nose to nose and opposite and opposed. You also want to make sure that the carabiners are locking carabiners, which means they aren't just your standard little push it and it'll open. You want to make sure there's some kind of locking mechanism on it, so that way you're belaying, the harnesses, carabiners don't come off and the person doesn't come falling to the ground. When wearing a bucket while you're climbing, you want to make sure the bucket is covering most of your forehead, and you want to make sure it doesn't move around. You want to do a little shake of your head to make sure it's not moving around. That way you know you're safest in the bucket. You want to make sure it's tight enough on your head so it's not choking you and extremely uncomfortable, but tight enough where it's, comfortable and protecting you properly. To set up the school belay device, you're going to have the 2 holes on either side. You want to make sure that your running end is going to be on your non-dominant side and your working end is going to be on your dominant side. You want to make a bite in the rope and you're going to slip it through the belay device, and the carabiners are going to come down through the black loop at the bottom. Different belay devices call for different action. This is the kind we use at Batavia High School.